Hey YouTube, Cody again. I just wanted to share something that's been going on in my life recently, in the last few months. I had a friend die. A friend from work. I came in for my shift and we let her go 15 minutes early. And later that night, after she left work, she was in a head-on collision and she was killed. Now, in my life, I've never had anybody die. I've never had a parent die. I've never even had a grandparent die. And I've never really had a really good grasp on death and what death means and the consequences of death. The only person I've ever had die was my great-grandmother, and she was 88 and she was sick for a while and we just expected it, so it wasn't a monumental life shaker. I knew it was coming, and it wasn't surprising, and when this happened, it really shook my life up. It really changed the way I started to think, because as soon as this happened, once I found out this happened, later that same night, before I knew she had died, I found that one of my other friends had killed himself. He shot himself in the head and died. And when you look at these situations, it changes how you look at everything. When my friend had died, I realized that at any minute, at any point in time while I'm driving or walking down the street or anything like that, one little tiny thing could go wrong and I could die. My heart could stop right now. And I started to think about what kind of consequences that this has on my life, and I started realizing that I don't know how much time I have left. I'm not invincible. I'm not Superman. I won't live forever. I won't live 1,000 years. I could die tomorrow. I could die in half an hour when I leave here to go pick up my girlfriend from work. You never know. You never know when you're going to die. And at first, that thought scared me to death. Not really, but it scared me. I thought about it, about dying at any time. Literally, at any point in time I could die. And that shook me to the bone. You know, I initially thought maybe I should stay inside forever and never leave my house and never drive and maybe I'll be safe then. You know, like a Final Destination movie. But then I realized that would really keep me from enjoying the rest of my life. I want to go out and I want to see people and I want to do things. But it just scares me. It did, at first. And I took a second look at it. And I thought to myself, instead of hiding, I need to put myself out there more. Which is part of the reason I wanted to do this YouTube channel in the first place, is put myself out there. But it's because she died. And any of us could die at any point in time. And I realized at that point that I needed to enjoy my life. But not only enjoy it, but do things with it. When I die, I don't want to just die. I want people to remember me, not for the bad things that I did, but for the good things that I did. I don't want to be just another statistic in a car accident or in a shooting or anything like that. I want to live my life as full as I possibly can. And I think that by helping people through YouTube, as I hope to, will help me reach that. And I hope that it can make me happy. But I just wanted to talk about exactly how to live your life to the fullest. And I don't even really know that much yet. I've been analyzing what I can do with my life. I'm going to school, and you know, they always tell you, go to school, go to school, go to school, get a degree, get a degree. And in today's day and age, it almost doesn't matter. Because if you have a degree, I know plenty of people, I work at a grocery store, and I know plenty of people who have degrees that work there. And it doesn't mean a damn thing. And it terrifies me. And I know if I'm a nurse, I'll always find a job. But life's not all about working. Life's not all about working until you die. Life's about happiness. And one of my girlfriend's family members, he is a genius, and he's went to school for years and years and years, and he is a very intelligent person and a very qualified person for a ton of jobs, but he works in an Apple store. And that makes him happy. And that situation kind of made me open my eyes. Maybe I don't want to work for the rest of my life in a profession that I chose strictly because, well, not strictly, but mainly chose because of availability and because of money. I know I can do anything that I want to, but I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I'd rather be happy than rich. And I think the biggest thing that I took away from my friend's death is that I need to go out and I need to find ways to improve my life and make myself happy. Stop thinking so much about how bad my life is and how hard I have it, and just go out there and do something about it. Make your life better. Capture today, because it might be the last one you have left, and you never really know. Don't worry about small, stupid things. You could die tomorrow. You could die today. Why spend the last day of your life worrying about what other people think about you and how other people perceive you? Just go out, live your life to the fullest that you can. And I'm hoping to change my life in ways that make it better. I've talked about opening a hobby shop, which I've always wanted to do ever since I was a kid, aside from playing, baseball, which is what I always wanted to do when I was a kid. But, in my young teens, I wanted to open a hobby shop, card shop, comic book, stuff like that. So I started looking at something that I normally wouldn't do as a non-risk taker. And I wanted to look at it and possibly do it. And I might just go through with it, because I might die tomorrow. I might as well live my dreams while I can, because you never know when you're going to die. And I hope that this video can make you take a second look at your life and make some changes for the happy and not for the sad. So, as always, it's Cody. It's your life. Live it.